So, there it is.
That's what this is all about. You expect me to believe all that? So just what do you plan on doing, huh?
Well, there's nothing that I can do.
You ignoramus. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be the mayor of this town.
You're right, I'm useless as mayor.
Come on, Need, what happened? You didn't used to be like this. Gosh darn it, Need. I just can't believe you. That's it. Need, just start the Blackstone Railroad again.
Blackstone Railroad?
The reason you shut down the Blackstone Railroad was so that no one could leave and see the outside world, right? Well, that's not necessary anymore. Now we need to leave this town and see the outside world. If we do, then we just might find a way around this. Come on.
Right, let's reopen the railroad.
Everything set?
All set, Cedric.
It's a go! Great to be back, isn't it, sir?
Yeah, 20% more coal today.
Roger that!
Alrighty. Blackstone 1.
I guess I didn't have the guts. I'm counting on you, Cedric.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Cloud 2. Last time, we took more pictures. And that was pretty much the highlight of the episode, I think. We discovered, or started using Steve to show off what all he had to offer. I didn't really go over his attacks. His attack's the same, unlike Max, who if you hold a different direction it changes. It's always that same 3-hit combo. This time, we're moving on to Sweet Scary Treasure Chest. Oh shoot, I didn't read the conditions. One sec. We'll get into it. Time limit to fetal monsters, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. I believe that's the harshest one in this entire dungeon. Yeah. The second to last, third to last floor of the dungeon has the harshest time limit. We have another clear without healing goal, which will be easy enough. I would like to point out that refueling the Ripod, I don't believe counts as healing. Comments can fact check me, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't count as healing. So the Ripod is usually a free bet on these floors. Right now, since I used all my bombs up earlier, we don't really have anything that damages these guys other than the Ripod. So we're going to keep using the Ripod to take them out. Max, on the other hand, is going to fight these things. Darknesses have 2 attacks. That right there is 1. The second one, if I can get him to do it. Oh, now he's taunting. How is that not a scoop? That should be a scoop. We should make that a scoop over the stupid flip thing. There's a second one where it charges forward and hits multiple times. Darknesses resist everything we can currently do to them. Not immune, resist. Hence why the wrench is only doing 6 damage. The same goes for our gun. What level are you, by the way? 4? Okay, we gotta start focusing on the gun a tad more. Which on this floor is fairly hard to do, because most things in here aren't the best thing to fight with guns. But that's beside the point. Alright. Oh, I'm sure some of you over the last couple episodes have asked what these blue icons are. That lets you know that a weapon can be built up. If we wanted to, we could take our battle wrench to the true battle wrench right now. We, however, are not going to do that, because the way weapons get synthesis points is by gaining more levels, and the longer you take to build up a weapon, the easier it is to get experience. Most of the time. After a certain point, it's better just to build up your weapon to get synthesis points faster. I personally like taking weapons to at least 6 or 7. The base weapons I usually take to 15 when I'm playing on my own. I'm not going to do that for a playthrough, but I am going to get them all up to at least 6 or 7 before I build them up, minimum. So yeah. Why I do that, yes? Because it gives me an abundance of synthesis points. Instead of building up right away and then running out when I need to add something. Oh, right. That was not the gun. Good thing about the darknesses, though, is that they flinch to almost every single melee attack, which is helpful. Alright, Frog, you gonna take more than 5 shots to kill? Probably, going at this rate. Exactly 5, okay. Right there I wouldn't have mind breaking my gun, because we had maybe 6 or 7 experience on it altogether. Ooh, King Mimic. Alright, this is the only Mimic on this floor, is the King Mimic. Yeah, we'll let Ripon get it. The King Mimic is worth more experience than anything else in the entirety of this dungeon. That doesn't hold true for every dungeon, but for this dungeon in particular, I believe he gives more experience than anything else. So that's a good thing to keep in mind if you want to train. Kill him with whatever weapon that you want experience on. I just personally let the experience go to the Ripod because he's new. Got the magic crystal, which is always good. I'm running things to talk about for this dungeon. So one thing we haven't talked about so far really is the story. I guess we can get talking about that. In the past couple episode cutscenes with the mayor, he's being approached by Cedric. Now, the reason that the entirety of Palm Brinks is shut down, and has been for a couple years now, at this point in the story, is that Flotsam is threatening the mayor, looking for the pendant that Max currently has. We haven't seen it yet, but later, once we have the rest of the town opened up, we will see a mine. The mayor has been digging around in that mine for this pendant for up to 2 years now, I want to say. I'm pretty sure it's 2 years at this point from when he closed the gates. Again, someone can fact check me on that. Ooh, clown. This is predetermined, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the rib box. Ooh, yes. It's a dark coin. I'll be getting into coins later when I get into sentencing items. Because that is technically what that is. I think there's one other use for it, but that's what it's mostly for. Ow. That did a bit more damage than it normally would, because the monster is enraged. That's something we haven't talked about yet either. But first, back to the story. And in the 2 years, the town's been shut down. And no one knowing why. Gerald, who is Max's father, has had the pendant in his possession. No one, of course, knew this, and we'll be getting into why later. But as you've seen in one of the opening cutscenes, which you wouldn't have for this because I lost audio. I think I saw the game audio. If I did, Thorn, play the scene real quick. Give him a couple seconds for that. But yeah, when you first encounter Cedric, he seems to notice the pendant and seem to know what it is. This is the part that's always bothered me, and we'll get into why in a future chapter. Yeah, wanted to briefly touch upon that. You ain't kicking me today. And that is every monster. Definitely get to clear without healing goal when we leave. What are we at? About 12 minutes. Plus roughly 30 seconds. So about 12 and a half minutes now. Yeah, we can keep going for one more floor. Sorry. I am bad at timing out how long episodes should be. I'm not really the planner kind of guy when it comes to that. I'd like to. A lot like with what Chuck Conroy does for his videos, where he pretty much has everything planned out per episode for the most part. I wish I could be like that. I'm not like that. I have a rough idea what I want to get done in each episode, and if we get to it, we get to it. If we don't, we don't. Okay, but anyway, let's go on to the next floor. Cleared finish without healing goal. We got a medal. Is that 2 or 3 medals now? I wonder. It's 3 medals. Okay. Move to the Channel Reservoir. Let's go!
I think the exit should be around here somewhere. What's that? Shall I put a stop to this game of tag we've been playing? There he is! Here we go! It's showtime!
Wind up performer Halloween.
Be a good boy and hand over that ring. Otherwise, you're gonna make Mr. Flotsam very, very angry. So angry, he might even kill you!
Troop leader Flotsam.
Don't you get it? I told you once I'm not handing this stone over. Just give it up already. Ooh, I wouldn't cop that attitude with me if I were you. You'll live to regret it.
A lot of people see this boss as a little janky with the way you have to damage him. It tells you right here you gotta grab his robombs and throw them back at him. And I think the hitbox for the head's a little weird. It is not. Well, first you actually have to hit the head. But you have to get it directly underneath his head. Now aim for the head. I'm just going to hit it with the wrench for now. Normally, you could just basically two-cycle this guy with the Ripod. I don't want to do that yet, because he is indeed a boss, and like most other bosses, he has a scoop. That attack right there, you gotta get an attack of him opening his eyes. Ouch. He also has a slam attack, which is that right there. Nope, you want to launch a bomb at me. You want to launch more bombs at me. Quit launching bombs. I need your missile attack. Stop it. You might want pictures while you're doing this, ain't it? Come on. Oh my god. I also gotta heal again. Stop it. Why are you being so difficult? Come on. Now you're jumping, so you should launch. Oh, nope, you're setting up the floats and balloons. Remember how earlier I said the king has the most experience of any dungeon? I said that because there's a very good chance that these guys will never show up during this fight. But if they do, they are worth more experience than some of the monsters in the next dungeon. I just wanted to point that out there. Oh, man, you just fell on me. Oh, was that the attack, or did I take it too late? Make... Yep, it just took the drop. Okay. Now you're just launching bombs again. Oh, took it too late. Ouch. I have no idea why I'm having so much trouble with this boss. Come on. There we go. Clown Robo attack. That attack is actually fairly important to the Ripod. As technically some of his best equipment comes from that photo. And this is one of the things I was talking about later where it says the boss is immune to attacks. He's only immune to the attacks during a certain period, when he's standing. Once he's knocked down, he's weak to him again. And everything can damage him. Linda is the only monster in the game that's truly immune to everything but the Ripod at all times.
My poor little Halloween. It's okay. You can still move. Stand up. Hurry. Huh? Huh? Heave-ho! Could that be the way out?
Alright, and with that, let's go ahead and head out. How much money do I have, actually? Okay. Just checking for reasons. Alright, and with that, let's go ahead and move to the channel exit. Welcome to the outside world. And with that, we have 2 more pictures to take. Woohoo! This right here, for some reason, is the only thing that counts as a waterfall in the entire game. Why? I have no idea. It's not a waterfall. And another thing we need to take a picture of is the Iron Bridge. And with that, we now have 76. Oh, right. Oh, that's still 1 off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, I know exactly which one I missed. Okay. Well, we are currently 4 pictures away from being completely done with the Chapter 1 items. But that's going to do it for this episode, guys. In the next episode, we're going to go ahead and continue on with the story. I'm probably going to include all the cutscenes that I did during the stream in the next episode, and then after that, I will be keeping up with comments. Like, I'll be recording and releasing every day instead of pre-recording a bunch of them. So, yeah. Should make things a little interesting. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I will see you guys in the next episode. Also, right after this episode releases, we'll be scheduled for the all pictures for Chapter 1 episode. So I hope you stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care.